Hello guys, it is Leszek from retrocooking.com and today I'm going to show you how to cook very delicious Spanish butter bean soup. I'm using Pressure King Pro pressure cooker, but any pressure cooker will be fine. Add about 1 tablespoon of olive oil to the pot and saute the vegetables. Onion first. About 2-3 minutes. You don't need to have too strong color, but little color will be good. In meantime, I'm going to mash some of the beans. I'm using canned beans, 2 cans of butter beans. Of course, you can cook this from dry, but it takes longer. You have to soak overnight and then cook it separately. So add a little bit, about maybe 3 tablespoons of beans into the kitchen mortar and mash this. You can of course even use fork for this. I add some fresh or dry parsley. I have not fresh, I forgot to buy, but dry parsley is good as well, and mash it. You need this for at the end. You will be adding this at the end to make this stew more thick. Add rest of vegetables. I speed up a little bit video and it takes a little bit longer, but everything is about 5 minutes. You don't, how I say, you don't want too much strong color, but little bit color and nice taste of saute vegetables add to your stew extra layer. I always recommending to saute vegetables first, and of course depends on recipe, because it's big difference when you have nice taste from little bit browned vegetables than if you put everything into the pot and just cook this. You can see this in the pressure cooker adverts, that of course you can do that if you like, is not the problem, but believe me, it's big difference. This is roast pepper, bell pepper, red bell pepper. I roast it just before I start cooking. It is 1 large bell pepper. Of course, you can use roast bell pepper from the jar. Spanish roast bell pepper will be even better. But if you do this themselves, it's more healthy and it's very good as well. Believe me, it is very good recipe. When vegetables start to take color and you can smell this nice flavor from vegetables, from salted vegetables, add either fresh or dry thyme. I prefer adding fresh thyme, and any fresh herbs I have, but much easier to keep dry herbs, of course. So add the best could be sherry vinegar, but rice vinegar is very similar. You can even use red wine or white wine vinegar. The taste is different, but still will be very good. Add 1 can of chopped tomatoes, trying to find the best tomatoes you can find, because if you're using cheap one, will be just sour and you will be not happy from the result. Black pepper and salt. It depends if you, because we will be using stock. If you will use from cube, you don't need to add too much salt. This is very important ingredient. It is Spanish smoked paprika, sweet smoked paprika, and just 1 teaspoon, but the flavor is amazing. I always have some smoked paprika because I'm using this in many, not only Spanish dishes. Add 500 grams of stock. I'm using cube stock and this is chicken stock, but if you want to have vegetable stew, just use vegetable stock. Add beans and roast paprika, then set the pressure cooker for 6 minutes. If you want, if you're not using pressure cooker, just cook in traditional way for about 15 minutes. I know that this recipe is not the perfect recipe. Well, it's good for pressure cooker, but it's not too much advance of pressure cooker with this. That means you don't decrease the time too much. However, I'm using pressure cooker as the tool in the kitchen. In many places, it's just replacing the pan. So after 6 minutes is ready, and now we need check the taste and maybe adjust salt, and of course add this bean. You have to be careful, don't stir too much because the beans start breaking, and maybe good idea is just mix this with liquid here, yeah. You can't feel the smell, the flavor of the this stew, but it's very nice. This roast paprika, smoked paprika is amazing, believe me. And of course you will, because you will be cooking this, isn't it? And you can see now it's nice and thick. So the stew is ready. So thanks a lot for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. I'm adding new videos frequently, and enjoy. Thanks, bye.